Hi and welcome to ZoomTV, the show where we explore everything that flies, drives and floats and invite you along for the experience. Today's program is very special because our entire show is dedicated to a charity that is dedicated to people, Brightwater Care.
We look after people in Western Australia. Generally speaking, they're living with a neurological disorder. So that might be dementia, an acquired brain injury, a neurodegenerative disease, and a lot of other disabilities as well.
And our City Toyota celebrity hitchhiker is a very special man. At the age of 17, he sailed around the entire world by himself. His name is David Dix.
I was setting out to be the youngest person to do it non-stop, and I got back just after my 18th birthday.
Now it's time to get your race gear ready. Welcome to ZoomTV. Now, today's episode of ZoomTV is very special because we are going to be sharing with you the experience of 4 couples who bought an adventure and a luxurious day at an auction to help raise money for Brightwater Care. Now, Ian, before we discuss what these couples are going to get up to today, I want to know more about Brightwater Care.
Sure, Aaron. Brightwater Care was established in 1901 in Western Australia as Homes of Peace, which some of your older viewers will know about. And we changed our name to Brightwater in the 1990s. And we look after people in Western Australia. Generally speaking, they're living with a neurological disorder. So that might be dementia, an acquired brain injury, a neurodegenerative disease, and a lot of other disabilities as well. We've got over 30 locations throughout the metropolitan area, over 2,000 staff, so we're a big organisation doing wonderful work.
Okay, so what are some of the things that Brightwater Care does, I suppose, to help people in the situation or to educate people about the issues that can happen with the brain?
Sure. So in terms of dementia care, that's mostly residential, although we look after a lot of people in our at-home services. In neurodegenerative diseases, we've got a couple of houses solely dedicated to Huntington's disease, and we work with people with motor neuron MS and Parkinson's. And I guess the jewel in our crown is at Oat Street we have a facility for rehab for people with acquired brain injuries, and that's the only one of its type in the world. People come from all over the world to look at that. And we're really about providing and facilitating life's possibilities for people living with those types of disabilities.
Okay, now on with what we're here for, which is the experience with the guys. Okay, now there was 4 couples. It's important to mention there was 4 couples. They've actually grouped off into 4 females who have decided to go to Crown, and I'm going to catch up with them and find out what they've chosen to do.
Yeah.
And the 4 guys, well, they've decided to do what I would call the adventure of testosterone.
Exactly. So we're meeting at Crown, and we're going to go out to Jandakot together and hop on a couple of choppers and landing at Barbados, and then they're going to have the most amazing experience of doing laps in 3 very diverse, incredible vehicles.
I'd like to thank you on behalf of the people that you help. I think that's important.
It absolutely is, Aaron. Thank you, because you're helping us as well. But I guess the real beneficiaries of this are our residents and clients. So I'm the voice piece, and I say thank you so much to everyone on their behalf.
I'm sure they know you care, and I'm sure the people that they're helping know they care as well, and that's what's important. Now, if you care and you would want to get involved on helping Brightwater Care raise some money or donate some money yourself, go to zoomtv.com.au. Now, the ladies today will be experiencing everything Crown has to offer. Denise, what are they up for? Sounds like a hard day.
Listen, we've got so much to offer. So they're going to start off their day with amazing treatments in Ithaca Day Spa. So they're going to have their treatments, they're going to relax, then they're going to have lunch in Modo Mio, which is our authentic Italian restaurant. They've got some free time this afternoon to explore the facilities here, which is great because they can come down to the pool, they can go for a walk, they can go into the Cass if they want to. So that'll get them in the mood to eat again tonight at Nobu. World-renowned, great brand, one of our favourites here here at Crown. And then they're going to stay the night. So really, their experience has started now, and they've got the next 24 hours of completely hedonistic adventure.
It sounds like I have chosen to follow the wrong group around today. I'll be with the guys in Barbagallo, but looking at the facilities you've got, all the renovations you've done, this place is world class.
It is, and we rock out here. We're a resort. We've got so much going on, and Barry Felsted, our CEO, says if there's no construction noise, there's no progress. So hence, for the last nearly 10 years, we have been under construction. At the moment, we're looking at completion of Crown Towers, our new 6-star awesome luxury hotel. So 500 new rooms for Crown.
Now, I was lucky enough to meet the leader at the CEO Sleep Out.
Yep.
Great bloke, did a fantastic job raising money for Vinnie's.
Yeah, we're very involved in the community and have been since we were Burswood and then now latterly Crown. So Brightwater Care is obviously one of our community partners. We have several. We work with Vinnie's, we work with the Salvos, we work with Food Bank. So we're very pleased to be a part of the community.
Now, I've got one final question for you. How do I change teams? Because I wouldn't mind actually experiencing the adventure the ladies are having here rather than being in a hot race car on a day like today.
Look, you go off and do the boy stuff today and then let me know when you're ready and come back and experience Ithaca for yourself.
Okay, that is a contract. Now, if you would like to experience everything Crown has to offer, make sure you jump onto crownperth.com.au. Welcome to Barbados Raceway in WA. I got to tell you, I just watched these 4 guys land here in a chopper. You guys must be feeling like you're really, really important. I can see the smiles on your face. How do you feel?
Yeah, like you said, it's pretty specky to rock up and have this laid out on the tarmac, all for you. You know, feel like you're looking over your shoulder at someone important.
Now, coming in, you guys must have felt like rock stars. Have you been in a chopper before?
First time over Perth, pretty spectacular. Out to Fremantle and views out to Roto, and then obviously following the river up to the city, absolutely beautiful. And then, you know, obviously back up to Barbagallo, where we are now.
Now, you know what you're in for now. You've got 3 awesome cars. You're going to do 3 laps of the raceway, like the V8s would, okay? The only thing that's different is I don't really know the credentials of each of these drivers. Have you checked them out?
I saw that guy on a bus yesterday. He asked me for 50 cents. I don't know why he's here.
At first I had no concerns at all until I saw the look of some of these guys, and then, yeah, then I was definitely concerned. But, you know, I think we're here now, mate, so.
All of you, I think, should be going in there and getting your helmet. And if I was you, I'd get a big swig of water and maybe stop by the gents. Go get ready. I'm going to check out the drivers. Now, who we have here now. I want to know your credentials and your car. Aaron, how are you?
Good, thank you, Aaron. Paul.
Now, Paul, on behalf of the guys that you are taking out today, I feel it's my duty to ask, what are your credentials and tell me about your car?
I've been racing go-karts since I was about this big. I've come through the go-karting ranks up to Formula Ford, did a bit of saloon car racing, some mini racing, and then eventually into this thing here, which is the 2007 Bathurst winning car with Craig Lowndes and Jamie Whincup behind the wheel.
Now, what are you hoping to get up to in the way of speed?
I think we might get to around 225, 230, somewhere around there today.
Okay.
So there should be enough to scare the boys.
Oh, these guys don't know what they bought. Good to meet you, Paul. I'll catch up with you during the day. I'm going to go and find out what this man's credentials are. Now, I tell you what, I actually know them, and I'm sorry to say, they're none. They're none. Tim Davies.
No credentials.
Friend of Zoom. I know your credentials, but give me your credentials.
Oh, okay. Raced Formula Ford for around 12 years, then raced Formula Atlantic, Formula Pacific for about another 5 years.
Now, tell me about your car.
Okay, this is a 1991 Ferrari F40. I've owned the car for around about 8 years. It's a beautiful car. It just gets better and better each time I drive it. It is an amazing car, the F40.
Yeah,
Love it.
It's beautiful.
It is beautiful.
It's beautiful. This is why the guys are here. Now, just remind us, okay, how fast are you planning to go in it?
I reckon I'm hoping they'll get around about the 230.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet they're hoping that too.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Go easy on them, mate.
Yeah.
Go easy
Thanks,
on them.
Aaron.
Well done.
Good seeing you, mate.
Now, I don't know who you are. I've
Aaron.
got to check it out. Aaron, how are you?
Andrew Golding, nice to meet you.
Andrew Golding. Now, Andrew, I need to know your credentials.
Well, similar to the other boys, a Formula Ford driver for a number of years. But started up here in 1989 and I've done about probably 15 years on and off of Formula Ford. These days I've got a historic Formula 2 car, so historic racing is very popular. And we do events at Phillip Island and Sandown and Sydney Motorsport Park. So love driving and it's a real passion.
And your car, tell me about your car.
Yeah, what we have here is a showroom A45 AMG, most powerful 4-cylinder in its class and the first time that AMG have done a 4-cylinder car. It is a road car, so it's going to be a progression today for the guys. They're going to go from what is a showroom car to a supercar to a race car, so it'll get louder and noisier as it goes up the scale.
I tell you what, guys, I want you to get in your cars. As we go to break, I just want a little bit of a note just to let people know what they're in for. That's what you want to hear. I tell you what, if that doesn't make you smile, nothing does. After the break, we're going to find out exactly what these cars, with these drivers, with the people that are taking part today, actually get up to. So don't go anywhere. That's coming up after the break on ZoomTV as we focus on our very special program thanks to Brightwater Care. Oh, fellas, love it, love it. Look at the tough walk. I love it. Now, you've just finished the walk of power, okay? Come around. You've just finished the walk of power. I asked you guys to decide before who's going to go first. So who have you decided?
It's Michael.
Yes.
Definitely yes.
Definitely yes.
Definitely yes.
It's not the discussion that I had.
Yeah. Obviously, it's the discussion they had, though. Well done, guys. I tell you what, you go get somewhere comfortable to watch, because Jesse, congratulations. I'm going to leave you with Tim, and he's going to take you for your first spin. So let's get this started,
Jesse,
guys.
well done, mate.
Great.
I guess you found out the hard way that Tim is not the best driver in the world. How was it?
Brilliant, brilliant.
How was he, Tim?
It was good. He was a great passenger.
Did you enjoy the experience? Was it what you expected?
It exceeded my expectations. I know how special the Ferrari F40 is, and yeah, I'm speechless. It was absolutely brilliant.
Now tell me, how did he go?
He went really well.
Was there any
was
screaming?
there was a little bit of screaming,
Yeah.
but it wasn't too bad. I can see a couple of tense moments.
Yeah.
But yeah, the car's just running beautifully, and it's flying.
Andrew, I'll help you out, mate. You look like you need a watering. Yeah. 3 laps. What was your fastest?
Well, we got up to about 193 k's down the straight, which, you know, given that this is a showroom car, you could go and get a pint of milk in it. You know, that's fairly shifting, and yeah, track's in good condition today.
Hi, Ben. How you feeling? Don't watch you go past. Just focus on the next ride. How you feeling?
Awesome, mate. I tell you what, the F40 is definitely a step up from the last car, and to be honest, I've been waiting for this one, mate. I think this is the one.
Okay, well, this is your final ride.
Yep.
Good luck. Good luck.
Cheers.
This is what you bought the ticket for.
Everything I told him, he took. So I thought I'll find out what he's got the first lap, and he took it all, he loved it, and then I thought, okay, we'll get a little bit sideways here, and loved that. Locked up a brake coming down to the last corner, threw everything at him. He couldn't focus.
That was well worth waiting for. Very impressive.
This is where you get to crazy.
Yes, this is crazy. This is a weapon, as they say.
Congratulations.
Cheers,
and
mate.
Well done for taking part and raising money for the Brightwater
Thank you,
Care.
pleasure. Great cause. Thank you very much.
Now, Rachel, I've got to tell you, today's event wouldn't have taken place unless we had somewhere to drive the cars, and Barbagallo's jumped on board. Fantastic.
Yes, I was very happy when they asked us to get involved with this. So I talked to our team here and we got together and we got the track hire sorted out and did the best that we could to pull it together as well as we could. And it was exciting having the helicopters here, and just I think it gave everybody a good experience. Even myself, it's probably one of the best days I've had at work for a while.
It's a hard day when you've got to go work at a racetrack.
Oh, it's terrible. I think it's every male's dream. So I get to walk around here and play with cars and talk boy stuff, so it's quite good.
Now, your staff have been wonderful. The whole team's been great, but I've been listening to the people as they've been driven around saying the track just looks fantastic.
We do a lot of work to keep the track in this condition. So our groundsmen are here very early in the morning, every day, tirelessly. They do everything they can to keep things green, keep it clean, and we do actually get a lot of nice comments about the track, which makes me pretty proud to be here, standing here with you today.
Okay, and which is why I guess the V8s do really well here, but you also have other clubs taking part in different race days here as well.
We do. We have all sorts of things going on here. We have a lot of corporate events here, depending on what anybody wants to achieve. It could be something like, it could be a wedding, it could be track days for clients, it could be sponsor days. We've got clubs that work out of here and they have their track days. We've got major motor manufacturers that come here and do their testing. We have all sorts of things.
Tell you what, I might have a few ideas to run past you, but first, on behalf of Brightwater Care, thank you very much for taking part in the day. It wouldn't have happened without you.
Very welcome.
Thank you. Now, if you'd like to know more about Barbados Raceway, just jump onto ZoomTV.com.au and follow the links. Welcome back to Zoom TV. Now, this day is full of adventure. Now, I've got to tell you, as I grew up, there was one guy when I was young that had an adventure of his own, David Dix, and this is the man. How are you, mate?
Good, mate.
I did not expect to meet a guy that, when I was younger, did something that blew me away. You went around the world on a yacht by yourself.
Yeah, it was 19 years ago now, but it does feel like it wasn't all that long ago. 9 months at sea, and just something I wanted to do at the time.
I believe, if I get this right, you did it continuously, and you were the youngest person at the time to do it by yourself.
Yeah, so there was a guy from America back in the 60s who was 21 when he got back. He stopped in places. Then there was another guy who got back about 5 months before I finished mine, which no one really heard about, from Hawaii. He stopped in places and was 20. And then the trip I did, I was setting out to be the youngest person to do it non-stop. And I got back just after my 18th birthday.
Now, I imagine you grew up around boats and yachting and the water.
Yeah, so the boat I did it in, my father bought when I was born. It was the same design vessel that John Sanders, a famous West Australian, he did it twice non-stop in the same type of boat, and he was a family friend. So short story long, my father died when I was 9, he was 73, and John took me under his wing, and I used to joke around with him, I'm going to beat your record. After I'd been saying it for a few years, he kind of took me a little bit seriously and came up with the idea, oh, you could go just once, give it a go just once, and you could do the youngest record.
What was it like when you actually realised that you're by yourself?
Yeah, it is a little bit of a shock that first couple of weeks, because all of a sudden it's just like that. So that's the hardest part of the trip, is the first couple of weeks. And you know, because my friends were very close to me, you know, once you get over that couple of weeks, it's really, from then on, it was so easy. It was just, you know, days turn into weeks and weeks turn into months, and time slows down and it speeds up at the same time, you know. So by the time I got back, it was, days were just ticking past like you wouldn't believe, and it was like, looking back now, it was real sort of like a meditation kind of thing, you know.
Okay, and where are you now?
Now I fly choppers with Heli West, and they're a great company to work for, and I've worked my way up into instructing there.
Now, we must mention that Heli West is one of the sponsors of today's event, and you couldn't have an event like this without a chopper. Are you ready for the Fast Five?
Yeah.
Okay, what was the first car you ever owned?
WB station wagon.
What car do you consider to be the worst car that if you were given it, you would say, I'm not driving that car?
One of those old Volvos.
Really, a Volvo? Volvos kind of get attached to a big umbrella of hate, I think. What would be the car that if you had to pay through the nose and you had it, the car that you want?
The F40 over there.
It's hard not to look at that, isn't it? Although, I wouldn't want that one now after what I just saw Tim do to it. What would be the car that you currently drive?
Toyota Camry.
Okay. Now, this is an interesting thing to ask someone because, as I say, at the time I looked up to you, but what would be your biggest fear?
Sharks.
There you go. And a man that's travelled the world, I think you've possibly seen some stuff that makes you feel that.
No, only because they can eat you in one bite, but in saying that, I'm not against sharks. I love them and it's their ocean, so they shouldn't be culled.
Don't cull them, but do what I do, don't go in the ocean. Yeah. Mate, you are an actual national hero. Thank you very much to Heli West. Thank you for donating your time. I think it's been a fantastic day the guys have had. Now, if you'd like to know more about David, make sure you jump onto our website, zoomtv.com.au, and if you'd like to learn how to fly a helicopter, this man can teach you. Jump onto heliwest.com.au. Thanks, Dan. No worries. Thanks a lot. Have a lot of fun, guys. Now, I've got to tell you, they're going to be itching to get back to Crown Perth and get over today's experience. Look, we hope you've had fun, but before we go, we've got to thank a few people that were involved because days like this don't happen without volunteers and, of course, companies donating their product and services. Firstly, if you want to pamper yourself and have a fantastic experience of luxury, make sure you get along to Crown Perth. If you'd like to drive, well, your car really fast, but legally, make sure you get along to Barbados. And if you would like to experience the skies, make sure you jump onto Heli West. Until next week, bye for now. Thanks for watching. And if you want to make a difference, jump onto brightwatergroup.com and help people that are in our community. Until next week, bye for now. And whatever you do that Zooms, make sure you do it safe.
And that's a wrap.